tried to live a normal life, but something felt wrong. I moved into the apartment on a quiet Monday morning. It was small, simple, and clean. One bedroom, one window facing the street, and a kitchen that felt almost too perfect. The landlord didn't say much. He gave me the keys, smiled once, and said, "It's a peaceful place." I remember that word, peaceful. The first few days really were peaceful. I woke up late, made coffee, and sat by the window watching people pass. Everything felt slow and calm. I built a routine. Wake up, drink coffee, go for a walk, come back, sit at my desk. Nothing important, just quiet life. Then I noticed something small. Every morning at exactly 9:12, a man walked past my window. Same clothes, same pace, same direction. At first I ignored it. People have routines, so do I. But he never looked at anything. Not his phone, not the road, not other people. Just straight ahead. Every day, 9:12. A few nights later I heard a sound. A soft tapping from the wall near my bed. Tap, pause, tap, pause. I thought it was just pipes. Old buildings make noise. I tried to sleep, but the next night it came back. Same pattern. Tap, pause, tap. I walked to the wall and listened. Nothing. Silence. I went back to bed. Tap. I barely slept that night. The next morning felt normal again. Sunlight, cars, and the man walking past at 9:12. I watched him longer this time. Something felt off, but I couldn't explain it. I went outside to clear my head, but when I reached the street, he was gone. Completely gone. That evening, the apartment felt different. Too quiet. Then the tapping started again. Tap, pause, tap. This time the pattern changed. Tap, tap, long pause, tap. It didn't feel random anymore. It felt intentional. I turned on all the lights. The sound stopped immediately. After that, small things started changing. My coffee mug would be on the wrong side of the table. My chair slightly turned. Objects not where I left them. I started checking everything. Every time I left, every time I came back. The apartment felt almost the same, but not exactly. One morning I woke up and the clock said 9:12. I rushed to the window. The man was there, but this time he stopped, right in front of my window. He stood completely still, then slowly turned his head and looked directly at me. I froze. His face was normal, but his eyes felt empty, like he wasn't really seeing me. After a few seconds, he smiled, small and unnatural. Then he turned and walked away. Something was very wrong. I knocked on my neighbor's door. An older woman opened it. I asked if she noticed anything strange, sounds, people, anything. She looked at me for a long moment and said, "No, everything is normal here." Her voice was too calm. Before leaving, I asked, "Do you hear tapping at night?" She paused, just for a second, then smiled. "It's a peaceful place." I locked my door and stayed inside the rest of the day. That night, the tapping started earlier and louder. Tap, tap, tap. No pauses, just constant. I covered my ears, but I could still hear it. Like it wasn't coming from the wall anymore, but from inside the room. I turned slowly and saw a mark on the wall. It wasn't there before. I stepped closer. It looked like something pressing from the other side. Tap. The wall moved slightly. Tap again, stronger, like something was trying to come through. I ran, grabbed my keys, and left the apartment.
I didn't stop until I reached the street. It was silent. No cars, no people. Then I noticed something strange. Every clock in every shop window showed the same time, 9:12. I looked back at the building. All the windows were dark, empty, except mine. The light was on, and someone was standing at the window, watching me. I couldn't see their face clearly, but I knew it wasn't me. They slowly raised their hand and tapped on the glass. Tap. I stepped back, shaking. Then I heard it again. Tap from behind me. I turned. The man was standing in the middle of the street,
Closer than before. He looked at me and said quietly, "You're not supposed to leave." Everything felt wrong, like the world had stopped. The air, the buildings, the clocks, everything frozen at 9:12. He took a step forward. Tap. Then the sound came from everywhere. Tap, tap, tap. I closed my eyes. Everything went silent. When I opened them, I was back in my apartment, sitting at the table, a cup of coffee in front of me. Everything looked normal, peaceful. I looked at the clock, 9:11. Then it changed, 9:12. Slowly, I turned toward the window. The man walked past, same as always. I didn't move, I just watched. Because now I understood something. This wasn't a routine. This wasn't coincidence. This was something repeating, something watching. And somehow, I was part of it. The tapping is still there, quieter now, but never gone. Tap, pause, tap. Sometimes I feel like it's trying to tell me something, or maybe it's waiting for me. I still sit here every morning, drink my coffee, and try to live a normal life, even though nothing feels normal anymore.